The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner. Whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs. Where it's win or pack your bags. When we saw these guys in week one, neither of them were Super Bowl ready. But watching them now, they both have a real shot at winning it all. They're gritty, they're tough, and they're ready for this moment.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Now quickly things can change, Sean. From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense. Not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Goff tossing. Oh, ball's out. Warren lost it. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
180.
Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look it up. Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled for no gain. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Run the counter with Dobbins. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
He's brought down by
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Able to get it to Franklin. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So first down from the 41.
And the Broncos, first down.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
The tackle made
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
12 yards. That's another Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 1-point game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Colts with their offense out, their 2nd drive coming up. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Shotgun snap here to go. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at first down here. Goff working from the pistol. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the fat bubbles coming off his helmet? Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman, and that ball seemed to be in the air forever for him, but he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating, and most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Nix. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They run. Here's Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. Here's Nix. One who makes the catch. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Dobbins has the Denver touchdown. Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. He misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts offense set to head out. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, to emphasize those things that we found success on with that opening drive.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the gun, Goff. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he's drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
7 yards.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, Will still wind up being fourth down. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Once more, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
The 22-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Trying to work quickly now.
11 more yards. And the Broncos first down.
Nix to throw again. Has it in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Point after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Colts offense getting one final possession here in the half. And with field position and the clock against him, you're probably not going to see anything of substance. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now we'll get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Here's a return from the 7. And he's gonna make this to the 28 before going down. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Back to the line they come, second down.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Goff to the air now. Taking it by downs, left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Goff back to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Colts. First down. And 8 yards pickup.
They go play action with Goff.
Indianapolis.
Looking with back now. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Colts.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down Colts.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game.
17.
Already set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Mims. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Broncos are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's 4th down. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing is gone. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
180.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
The 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Colts have the ball, playing for their season here. They're down. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Goff working from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And now it'll be third and goal.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a fourth quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
24. Broncos 20.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear it when they get to the sidelines.
This one's going to move all the way down to the 25-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Handoff. Here's McLaughlin. Down to the 10. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a fourth quarter lead. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Broncos 27, Colts 24.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. I'll start on the ground. Taylor breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they've set it well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to Taylor on second down. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself, when you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
We go tonight. 180.
From the gun, Goff. Hits him on the in route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
From the red zone on first. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. This one's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor.
We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. Throws caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Broncos 27.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
The kickoff for Indianapolis.
On the return, here's Mims. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Broncos offense all set to go. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Connecting on the slant. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. He's got it. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
To number 86.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a thought.
Put the body on the line for his team. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
31.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
So it's a win.
Real in my circle, you can't fit.